episode of Ride and Chat. My name is Dr. Sam. It is raining in Accra around 7 to 8 p.m. Of late, you hear a lot of students talking about betting, married people talking about betting, women talking about betting, even toddlers are talking about betting. It's like almost every Ghanaian wants to go into betting. And I've picked somebody that has really worked within the betting companies. I mean, he has gotten experience. And he's about to reveal a lot within his working environment. Boss, welcome onto the show.
Thank you very much.
I beg you, I mean, before we go the encounters and other aspects, brief us the basics. What were you doing at the betting company, your roles and stuff like how many years and stuff like that?
Okay, so I worked in the betting company for 3 years. 3 years?
Yes. Wow.
Yes, and my job was to, it was after I completed university.
Oh, which school was that?
UCC.
UCC. I attended UCC.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was at Kwame Nkrumah.
Oh, I was in Ogwa.
Ogwa?
Yes.
Ogwa, we used to come for your women.
Yeah, Ogwa.
Because do you know the people that rescue us more time? Because we are closer to Casford.
Yes.
So anytime ATL is coming to beat Kwame Nkrumah, you say, now you Casford will beat you people for us. Because we used to give Casford they like our women. You know Nkrumah, fine
nice
girls. Oh wow, I mean, nice meeting you, brother. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Okay, so let's have
Yes. So like I said, I worked in the betting industry for 3 years.
3 years.
And I was a cashier.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was the one like front line. So I'm the one who take the bet for the customers.
Wow.
So when they walk in, they say, oh, maybe some of them write it on paper, some of them come, they mention it. So you just punch it in for them and give them the slip.
The slip.
And then they take it away. So
Okay.
and then I moved from betting to paying out.
Oh,
so now,
you the control money.
Yeah. So after maybe a customer wins the bet slip, he brings to the shop.
Okay.
And then we verify it, we scan it to say that it's a one slip.
Okay.
And then we pay out the amount on the bet.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was doing that for 3 years till I left.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you've left the betting.
Yeah, I have left.
Okay,
I know people who are there, but I have left.
You have been taking the power. What this kind of
Yeah.
chop the money. So 3 categories: married men, married women, students, and then single people. Let's say 4 categories. Which people come to bet?
Married men. And I'm telling you, and
not the student that we
I'm telling you, the ones who go to church, you won't put on bed scratch. What's the Sunday? Obey we shall move to a bar. No, your poor son go to the phone. No, I bet Charlie. Ask now. Which ask about Bashana? What got you to go, Sana? Which I just with it's all like.
Whilst the person is going to church.
Yes.
The person
some of them even come and stay before they go because there's some matches that they play early. Like 11:30 that time church boy. It will be paying when we chat. So you come early, 8 o'clock we chat. Yes. Then you go. People come with their kids. They make the kids stand outside because in a betting center you can't let anybody less than 18.
I normally see the 18.
Yes. So the kids will be outside and the father will enter.
Wow.
Come and stick and then you go. Some fathers have said that's how they've paid their fees. Some have built houses. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
But I think betting is against Christian practices.
Yes, it is. The gambling. Yes, it is.
Gambling.
Yes.
That's what word I was looking for. Gambling.
Yes, but still, people have used that as like their go-to if they need money.
Okay.
Obu or no, some people even go to the extent of betting with church funds. Some people go. Yes, I know personally a guy who came to bet with office money
From the church.
Yes. They gave him money to deposit. So Sunday after church, they gave him money to deposit on Monday money in the bank, and he came to the bet. He came to the center, to the betting center. He bet 18,000.
He used the church money.
Yes,
18,000.
Yes, I know the guy. I know him. I know that on this Ascano.
Wow.
Yes, he bet, but he's good with the accounting, so he's like the church treasurer.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
he bet.
So did he win?
Yeah, he won. That guys don't know why. Oh, you're lucky.
Oh,
some people are unlucky and you
okay.
lose.
Okay.
But he 18,000. I think he won 42,000 or so.
Wow.
Yeah. So it means he obey 18 if that can.
So
yes.
When you take the 18 from 42, that's like
20.
That'll be left like 20,
20 something
right?
thousand. Yes.
Yeah, 20. So
yes,
my boss did the
something
math
thousand
for us. So
yes.
that's like 20.
I'm telling
20.
you.
Wow.
Yes, and no pocket here no. So all his project money is coming from the church funds. But maybe you might not be lucky. One day you will do it, and then
you might not.
Yes, and then they'll lose. For instance, yesterday, City drew. Everybody, Bayern also drew. Maybe you think that maybe Bayern there, or maybe City win. You come and take 10,000, and then you lose. You won't even get one seed back. You understand?
So when you look at the EPL, which are the teams people bet behind?
For this season,
and then the German Bundesliga.
Yes. For this season, it's Arsenal because they're on top.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal, Chelsea.
Okay.
United is picking up small. So now, at least you know that United can score 2 goals.
Okay.
So maybe you say United over 1.5.
Okay.
That means they will score 2 goals.
Okay.
Then there's of course
break that technicalities for us.
Okay, so
me, I'm not used to Lotto and those things. But I have boys that challenge.
They bet.
They are addicted. They are very addicted to betting.
The betting, we have as many as 500 options.
Wow.
Yes, different. You can even select who will score. You can even
really?
You can even say that maybe today maybe Hazard will score, maybe today Ronaldo will score.
Okay.
And those odds, because their probability is very high, the odds too are higher.
Okay.
So the higher the probability, the higher the odd.
Okay.
For instance, you say maybe United will score 6 goals. You know, it is impossible for you to just guess that.
Exactly.
But so with something like that, the odd is very big.
Okay.
So if you put something small on it, you can get a lot. Maybe you can say maybe Madrid and Barca, maybe they'll draw. When you say those kind of odds, you know that it's rare for it to happen.
Okay.
But then when it happens, and also smaller teams have bigger odds.
Okay.
Because they are the weaker ones.
The weaker ones.
So maybe let's say Kotoko is playing against Manchester United, Kotoko will be given a bigger odd.
Okay.
Because you know that Kotoko can never score
Man United.
So when you put something, for instance, they can give Kotoko maybe 5.5. So when you put 10 CD behind Kotoko, they're going to win 50 CDs. You understand? But then maybe United will get maybe 1.4.
Okay.
So when you put 10 CD on United, you get 14 CDs.
Oh,
that means we are getting only 4 CDs.
4 CDs. Okay.
You get it.
Okay.
So
I'm now getting the
dynamics. There are a lot of options you can decide to choose. Number of goals. You can look at number of corners, even red card, yellow card. You can decide to choose any option that
you can decide yellow card.
Yes, yellow. Yes, they will say maybe in the match. Even corners, you can say maybe in the match there will be 7 corners.
Okay.
Or over 7 corners.
Okay.
So when you win, you just your money comes instantly, and honestly, things are becoming very hard.
Okay.
And then because of technology, now the betting centers, most of them have online platforms. So now you might even have a 17 or 16-year-old boy who just download it. He can just lie about his age, and then he will be staking bets. Oh, I know the boys mind about.
Okay.
When you come outside, all they're talking about is betting, and none of them is above 17 years.
They are all young guys.
Small boys. 12 years, 13 years, 14. They know the app inside out.
Wow.
Yes, some of them even they work their bet for adults to go and stake.
The kids who work there.
Yes, they work their bet for adults to go and stake because they will watch. Most of the time they are watching, so they know the players, they know who's performing, who's not performing. So they can tell you, match with the end of the day, maybe Aston Bay winning.
Okay.
And then the Aston Bay should go. So then they'll put it together for adults to go and stake. Charlie. Now the way the system is, Obia Pisca.
Everybody's looking for money.
And it's the quickest way of getting money. It's the quickest. When I was working in my first year, I think the highest payout was 92,000. It was won by a mate.
A trotro mate?
Yes, trotro mate.
Bus conductor?
Yes, bus conductor. Yes, bus conductor. What happened was he had 2 slips. I don't know where he got the slips from.
Okay.
So he wrote the teams down. He brought it and then I punched it in for him. So 2 CDs. So he staked the bet 2 CDs. But the odds were very high.
4 CDs?
Yes, 4 CDs. So combining the money, the win was 92,000 something.
My goodness.
Yes, and the boy won the thing. When he came in, we packed the money in 2 boxes for him. When he took the money, he was crying.
Oh.
He went to the money, and on the second box came and he just gives out 50 CDs. He was just sharing it in the shop for the cashiers, for the customers, and all.
I'm sure you spend like 20,000.
I'm telling you, but there's a downside to it because it's an addiction. When he won, he told me that he wanted to buy his master's car.
Oh.
Because he is a mate.
Okay.
So he'd rather go and buy the master's car, and then now he'll be the master. So he'll look for a mate too. And he will stay at home.
The master will now become jobless.
And he will be now the master, and then the master will be bringing him sales. But after looking at how life had become different, had changed for him. He blew the money.
He blew the money.
He blew the money. Now he's back to betting. And he's telling me that because when I took his number, I thought that maybe we can be friends. Maybe I can advise him financially.
Yeah.
So I took his number, and now he's back to being a mate. Like I'm saying,
92,000.
Yes, 92,000. He blew the money. He spent it on clothes, on like what shoes and all those kind of things. I told him initially that. After he won the money, he started coming to the betting shop because Charlie, with this guy, he's always at home. He went to sleep in the hotel for 3 weeks. Yes. And then while he was there, he was taking the bets. I told him that, and now that he had won a lot, he was taking now higher amounts, and he was losing. And when you lose, you think that I can recover. When you lose, I can recover. And then you'll be staking more and higher, and then you'll be losing more. So by the time you realize you've lost all your money. Yeah, and that's what many people don't know, that there's always addiction when you start something. You can never say that, oh Charlie, it's difficult stopping, because imagine using 4 cedis to win 90,000. Yes, you do it over and over again. So like I'm saying, it's like it's a get rich. Now the latest get rich quick scheme. Because with something small, with your salary, you can decide to just double your salary in 2 days. When you just take to you wake up and your bank account is tripled or doubled. Yes, and even now, women are even entering the space even more.
I was about to talk about the women.
I'm telling the women, they are so clinical when it comes to these predictions.
Women,
I'm telling you, I know a certain Nigerian lady. She has over 100,000 followers on. Is it 15,000 people following her on Telegram. And she's been giving odds, like she will sit down and work the game. And before you would even get to join the page, you must pay, I think she charges 150 cedis or so. And then she'll add it to the page, and then she'll be dropping the odds.
On Telegram?
Yes, on Telegram she'll be dropping the odds. And so then it has become like her job.
You say she has 15,000?
Yes, followers. Yes, and everybody, before you join, you will pay something. So when you pay, then she'll be dropping the odds, and she's so good.
Wow.
I'm telling you, women, when they put their money something, they are good at it. And I know more than 3 women.
So do you know her Telegram handle? I know boys that will be on the channel.
Yes, many people know, many Ghanaians are gram there.
So you do bet?
Oh yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So what's that? Give us the Telegram name.
She's called Calista.
Calista.
Pink girl Calista.
Please spell it so that
PINK and then GIRL and then CALISTE. Pink girl Calista
on Telegram.
Yes, on Telegram.
I know some shatter boys that
will
quickly.
Charlie,
so what's the highest amount you personally won?
Personally, I think the highest I won was 2,000 cedis, because I don't take too much risks.
Okay.
So, and it was even in NBA. It was
even in football.
It wasn't even football. It was NBA. Yes, and even NBA, their odds are higher than football.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you were telling me married men, church goers.
Yes,
people are using church offering to.
I said some people spend their whole day, their whole day in a betting shop. Yes, people spend their whole day, and some of these the guys who bet, they become like family members. Some of them will be dating the girls in the shop, and another thing that the customers they do is that when they become familiar with you, they get you to stake bet for them for free. Yes, we call it in a system we call it credit bet. So like the amount of credit. So sometimes then there's this particular guy. What he does is that when he'll come in the shop with maybe 5,000 cedis. And then he stakes these what do you call virtual games, roulette and those kind of things. So he will lose all the 5,000, and whilst he's taking, like he's paying, so he will lose all the 5,000. He'll tell you that, I can pay. So you stake like 2,000 for me. I'll go and withdraw the money and bring it, and he'll go and he will never come back. And then now it will cost you your job.
Your job.
Yes. So that's what he was doing, and he even did it to me some time ago. And he did it to me. But me, I'm a boy. I closed my computer and I followed him to the ATM, and then I withdrew the money and then I brought it back to fix.
Okay, now let's go back to the women and then students.
Yes, students.
Are married women or single women?
For the betting there, it's mostly the single women. The married women, they are busy with family life, taking care of the children. But the single, I know many women who and they argue it out like the way the men argue it out.
Wow.
They will show you that I can tell you that this coach will play this tactics, and this person will do this, and this person will score this goal, and this is a number of chances that I think this book can create.
These are women.
Hey, women. I'm telling you, the women they are better than the men when it comes to even analytics. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and it's true, when women decide to do something,
exactly.
they are technically good and tactically good at it.
For students, right now, it has become too much. It's a canker.
But why is it so?
It's because of the promise of riches that the betting industry promises.
But is it that lucrative?
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It is.
2000.
Oh, exactly. Oh, that was my first year. In my time, people were really 200,000. We paid out 200,000 before. Yes, it was a check. We paid it out. Yes.
And that one to 4 cities.
No. That's for him. He was, I think, 200 cities or so.
And he won what? 200,000.
Yes. And some of the betting companies that their highest payout is 500,000. So you can win up to 500,000. You can't win more than that. Yes. So and they'll pay. It's because they're making the money. And some of these betting companies, it's a strategy that their market strategy is to go to where people are impoverished the most.
Okay.
Because I have a dream of getting money. So most of the time you see them around trotro stations where they are ghettos. So if you one day maybe you don't notice, but one day pay attention to it.
I'll pay attention to
most of them are around trotro stations because the mates, on origin they can't or double because they get man the pressure. The papa man the pressure. Some of them want to go back to school. So they rather, instead of maybe investing it in a bank that will take long, they want baking crying. Then in the match, 90 minutes, you have a win here. What you see?
So does that mean that the rich don't bet?
Oh, the rich they do, but maybe they don't do it like the poor. They do it for fun. Probably yes, but then the poor will do it too. You say
to enrich themselves.
Exactly. So the rich, I know rich guys. Recently, there's this guy. Maybe because I might not be able to mention his name.
No.
Yes, but he was recently on TV, like he was making waves. Like he came on, he was working with artists and all, and people were saying that he was like our boy, but actually, we are doing our job. So when he comes, his stakes are high, 50,000, 40,000, 10,000. He stays on live matches. So people were saying that that's how he used to clean his money because he cannot use money in the system. So instead of using that, so when he comes to win the money, I want that you are paying him cash. So when he brings 40,000, then you give him cash. Whatever,
Yes. So when you win, you give him
cash. Yes.
So it's money. That's literally money laundering.
Yes.
Wow. Through the betting system.
Yes. And many people are doing it.
So is it the fraud boys that are
most of them, because you have ordinary young people having that kind of money in their account. So those boys who are getting the money very quick. And then nowadays the systems have become so hard that you cannot spend any money. But if they say would he bet? Would he bet 200,000? Now you cannot come and question him. Say, where did he get the money to stay?
Wow.
Yes.
So people use the betting to launder money and claim to wash their money.
Yes, simple.
But meanwhile, it's fraud that they are doing.
Yes. And they don't even mind losing because they know say me try bet 40,000. I say they are maybe 43,000. He will rather raise that 40,000.
Yes, to wash the money.
Exactly.
So that people will know that bet no di 43,000.
Exactly. So this guy he became very
talk about the popular person.
Yeah, he became very like it was many blogs were posting him. Whenever he goes to a party, everybody's posting him. He's buying the bottles, breaking the bottles, Charlie.
But he's a fraud boy that is using bets.
Yes, to clean the money.
Wow.
Yes, that's what. If they don't tell you, you never do. He even wanted to start like a certain business, but he got an artist. Charlie, it's not easy.
So that means you say you don't go mention.
I don't mention.
Guys, my boss said he doesn't want to mention anything, and I respect that. But let's center more on the money laundering and the washing.
Yes.
So the guy, you say he spends a lot.
Oh, he spends a lot. He doesn't mind. And when he loses, he will go home and bring more cash.
Wow.
Yes, he will go home and bring more cash. And he doesn't mind losing 10 times. He can lose 100,000 and he doesn't care.
Wow.
Yes.
Then it means he's making a lot from fraud.
And like millions of cities. So he doesn't, when he loses, he doesn't even, when he looks at the slip now, he just throw the paper away. That's all. Me, 10,000, I'll die. I'll die.
I mean, 30,000 crap. People find out from you because already my eyes are closed.
I'm telling you, 10,000 down on the floor. You know, so
wow.
Yes, these are, and you will never suspect it. You never even imagine that somebody, because you know we debate. You don't even put in his better stress on websites. Charlie.
Wow. Yeah. But you the one that you were working there, you knew he was a fraud.
Yes.
Okay.
Because of course you are not doing any work. But every day you come, you at least one lose you grand and you 45,000.
Wow.
And then they say he comes, he wins more. And when he wins the oil show, and he'll make come, we can make 1,000 or 1,000 crada. Yeah.
1,000?
Yeah, just like that too.
Wow, that's
so when it comes to do the payout, you know, it's kind of the 1,000 also. Maybe the money maybe 45,000 or maybe 46,500. 500 was some more fun among check. No more from 46,000. He has given this money, he's gone.
Okay, so within the 3 years you worked for the betting company, what was the highest cash out?
The highest, I think it was 300,000. It was owned by a certain car dealer. Yes, it was a car dealer.
A Ghanaian?
Yeah, Ghanaian.
300,000? Yeah,
300,000.
He also used 4 CDs?
No.
Oh, you told me 4 CDs. If I go and look for 4 CDs.
Oh, people do that.
I'm saying me.
Even the students, most of the students, they have this saying, one CD and a dream. I don't know whether you've heard it before.
1 CD?
And 1 CD and a dream.
Hey.
Yeah, once in a dream. So what they do is that they are rated like maybe like 30 teams. That 30 teams, you know, who try to 1 CD, maybe you can win maybe 120,000.
Okay.
So it's called 1 CD in a dream because you say 1 CD in a boy. 100,000.
So let's come to, we've moved from the fraud boys. Yeah. Let's go to the students.
Yes, as to the students, like I'm saying, it is a canker. I don't know what we can do to get their minds off it. And you know, it is I believe it's coming from the pressure from these boys who like maybe like these fraud boys, you know. Most of them when they no, I didn't range over about school over you girl.
Oh Charlie,
what you go show up?
Charlie, this matter you talk, you won't make her cry. You won't make her cry, but you see, I've been the host of the show. If I cry now, people will know my secret. So
I didn't range over you girl.
Wow.
And you know, so maybe if you can get some cool like your girl will stay with you.
Stay with you.
And so you and you don't want to go and rob.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
You don't want to go and kill. So you'd rather sit down and calculate and arrange bets. Some people they stay up all night.
Just calculate.
Yes, and arranging the bet so that a bet at all costs.
Okay, so let's look at the campuses within Accra. Because the company was in Accra.
Yes.
Let's take Legon.
Yes.
UPSC.
Yes.
Which other campus do we have again?
Wisconsin.
Which students come in? Which of the campuses?
The Legon boys there.
Legon! My people!
Hey! Legon boys, they cost bet too. Hey! No.
So they come with their girls or?
Oh, they don't. They come alone. I said they say who did it. And
you come alone.
Yeah. You come when you chop.
So Legon is stop it.
Oh, my Legon, I won't chop it. Hey, Charlie, the boys. Legon boys, they cut bed past any.
Go and learn,
No. But just before we go, we also talk about coffee. And you know, they are rich kids in the school.
Okay.
Some of them they come with cars.
Yeah.
And you know, some person
you want to show.
Yeah, so you go and bet.
You go and bet.
You go and bet and make money. And people, some of them say they used to pay their fees.
Okay.
But some of them, I don't know why, but I don't know whether it's a spirit.
Okay.
But betting money and check won't sell.
Betting money doesn't last.
It doesn't last. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's a spirit, but you need a certain form of discipline to be able to do something with betting money. But betting money, when you win it, it just vanishes. And that's why I don't know whether it's a spirit. Because my betting company is not. Most of the betting companies, they are not even Ghanaian company. They are from outside. I don't know whether they do some spirituality. I'm telling you. Sometimes, yeah, I'm telling you. Even me with the small that I will grab,
you don't know what you use it for. Baby buy credit,
Yes, let's buy it. And even like I'm saying with this 92,000 guy.
Yeah, he blew the money.
Yes, he's now back to the shop every day. He on probably a shop mine.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, guys, the program is Ride and Chat. My name is Dr. Sam. That's the name everybody calls me on the street these days. So boss, before we conclude, my boss is a busy person, so I have to quickly, even though it's a weekend, but Charlie, he's a busy man. I mean, God bless him for giving us the audience to. So what are the challenges that you faced when you were working there?
Okay,
that you saw that people faced, yourself you faced whilst working there.
Okay, like I'm saying, the major one is the pressure to do credit bet.
Okay.
And even some of us there were doing, because like I'm saying, betting is an addiction.
Okay.
And when you think that people can make it easy, you want to do it. I had colleagues who were fired because there are some of the games you can maybe the 2 city ashim. And you know that maybe I win 10 city, but 10 city I'm
okay.
Then you say, okay, the man can 20, so maybe I can put that 10 city back.
Okay.
Then we try 20, then also I'm okay. So they put the man 30.
Okay.
And you some of them can go up to maybe 20,000. Okay. Thinking so, wait, made this kind and you put it back.
But I heard that some people bet they don't win and they collapse at the shop.
Oh yes, I've seen several people crying.
People faint.
Yes, people fainting, collapsing. Yes.
After they lose.
Oh yes, people cry, people shout. Like you pretend that someone will just scream, "Ajay!" You think that? You think that? Obia smart. You just when you look on the screen, Charlie, Asna pa, you fucking pow.
Asna. But I think this is I heard Asna is doing.
Yeah, this is Asna.
Oh, that's nice. And Chelsea is breaking heart.
I'm telling you.
Match that they are supposed to win.
And they'll be losing.
Yesterday I nearly collapsed.
I'm telling you, you collapse.
I nearly called my sister that if you don't come and pick me from my place, what is doing me now? It's not a woman that is breaking my heart to football. And I don't know how to bet too.
Oh, I see.
But I love football.
Oh,
I love to watch football. It's my form of entertainment.
I think the adrenaline that comes with it, when you bet, your team is going to score, then you feel good. So the first challenge, like I'm saying, is with the credit bet, because sometimes you the cashier, you want to get money.
Okay.
They were not paying much.
Okay.
None of the betting companies can pay you that would. I say you are working. Okay. They don't pay you. I want you 350 even now. What you are 350, 400.
Oh, that's the amount you guys
yes.
earn.
Me when I was there, I was taking 250 cities. A man too, not a day.
Big man like you.
Yeah, 250 cities.
Because there was no job.
Yes, there was no job.
So and you are paying 350.
250. Yes, 250. That was what
a month.
Yes, not a week or a month.
Was
Yes.
the job closer to your work?
It wasn't closer.
Your house?
No, it wasn't. I had to pay car. And yes. But that that time the food wasn't
that young
but even still,
it wasn't still money.
Yeah. Because I had finished school fresh, I wanted to get the working experience, but then it wasn't. Yeah. And they have a lot of challenges. And they even though they employ many Ghanaians, there are still a lot of things that they need to work out on, because some of them they don't do any due diligence. They don't pay a lot of the things that maybe if you are doing the proper work, they'll be paying for you. Go there, fun, snates. They don't pay. Even if they pay, they underpay.
Okay.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
They pay bribes more than anybody. Oh, they pay bribes. Police, ECG.
Why is it so?
Because I mean, they are what you call it? With betting companies, some people can come and cause commotion in the shop. Maybe there are times that you think that you won the bet too, but when you come terms and conditions, very wrong.
Okay.
There's an option. For instance, let me give you an example. There's an option where you can say that maybe they will do a change in the second half.
Okay.
You understand? And if you don't know the terms and conditions, the second half means that 46 minutes going.
Okay.
So if the change is, maybe if they come to start the second half, they do the change. I say. But you will think that because it was
the
done
second half.
Yes, it's a half.
But it was done on the 45th.
Exactly.
Instead of 47.
Exactly. Or 46 going. When the boys in play.
Okay.
When they So there was one time some of these, some of these boys there, these young boys there, they don't. So when they said they had won the thing, it was I think 15,000. Said they had won. Hey. And then they came and then we told them that we explained to them that that's why you've not won. Hey, the boys said they started picking the computers. Hey, Charlie, so we have to call police. So police came to do. I think the president was coming. Full police gear. Hey, so if you don't pay, but you think police will come.
And it's a serious case, so they have to come.
Yes, they come here. They come and they came to barricade the place for a while. And so and also like other challenges like salary was very appalling. Honestly, appalling.
But before we go. How do you work bets? Like, can you how do you work bets? In 1 minute.
Okay, so what you do is that you look at the teams, you look at their performance over time, and then you look at the competition they are playing. You look at if their players are their players are, active or not. So that's the most important. Just ensure that the team plays well.
Okay.
And if you know that maybe from the past they are playing well, maybe they are playing against a smaller team,
Okay.
you just decide to pick them.
Them.
So you look at the options. There are different, like I said, many options. You can decide to say maybe they'll score only one goal in the game.
Okay.
They'll score 2, they'll score 3. So you can just choose
the one you want.
Pick. So and the more the teams, the higher your win.
Your win.
You understand?
So I mean, in 30 seconds, advise us and let's close down. My boss has really spoken.
betting is very addictive. That's what that one.
Okay.
So that's why they say bet responsibly.
Okay.
I know people who have lost thousands of CDs.
Okay.
They've lost their job. They've lost trust. They've lost love, family members. Because of betting. And some people have lost property because of betting. So I believe that bet with what you can afford to lose.
Okay.
Don't bet with fortune.
Okay.
Because even the world is unpredictable. You cannot predict what somebody can die on the pitch. You understand? The referee can just decide to be corrupt and just give the away team to win. You can't do anything about it. So bet what you can afford to lose. That's when you lose, you won't.
You not collapse in the betting shop.
I'm telling you, it's not easy. So that's what I'll have to see. And then I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I cannot blame the government, Charlie. I can't possibly blame.
There's nothing the government can do about it.
There's no. When people are betting on their own accord. You cannot come and say, "Hey, Mom bet."
It's not that they held them
No. Exactly. So just bet with what you can afford to.
Okay, so guys, I mean, like I always do, this program I bring you, I mean, encounters from different aspects. I mean, workers from Uber drivers, from everybody is coming on the street. Soldiers have come, doctors have come, lawyers have come, accountants, the president's cousin has come. I've even gone to Mina to shoot fishermen, Brekum with Pragia drivers. Everybody is speaking their mind. Kumasi recently, I mean, I had a solid time in Kumasi. I mean, Kumasi people are lovely people. God bless everybody for watching, and God bless my boss. I mean, boss. I'm so happy that you gave us the audience and then shared your encounter. My name is Dr. Sam. That's the name everyone calls me on the street. If you meet me on the junction and you see some Killing Willing seller, you can buy some from me. I would do one. The program is Ride and Chat. I hope, like I always say at the end of the program, if I post, we can all learn something from it. It's bye-bye from myself and my boss. Bye-bye.